Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Josh. And this video is going to be our reading for Scorpio for the month of November. Don't worry if it's not November and you're watching this video. Whenever you find yourself drawn to watch this video is when the reading is meant for you, okay? Remember, it's a very general reading, so, take what resonates. It may, all of it may not resonate for you. For some of you, it might not make any sense at all, and that is okay too. If it doesn't resonate, there's loads of other readers you can check out, and hopefully they might have a message for you if I don't, okay? And that is, with that said, let's get straight into things. I don't want to waste any time. So let's see. Give it a cleanse. Let's see what messages Spirit has for Scorpio for this reading. Let's see what messages Spirit has for Scorpio for this reading. Oh well, the High Priestess just flew out quickly, so I'm going to put it back in. I'm not leaving it out. But I do want to say, please pay attention to your intuition and your higher self. Meditate more, tune in. Your intuition could be quite strong at the moment, okay? So listen to it, follow the guidance you receive, okay? Plot that back in now. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do you have for Scorpio for November? Ace of Wands, maybe some sort of new beginning, some changes. I hope the lighting is okay. Some changes, maybe you're moving. Are you moving house? Or maybe you've just moved house, that kind of a vibe. Physical movement, Wands is fire, so Wands is like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy, okay? So movement, very physical. So a lot of you may have been going through some sort of change lately, maybe a physical change, such as, like I said, moving house, moving town, that kind of thing. We'll see what kind of new beginning it's pointing at when we get more cards. So what messages do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio? Four of Pentacles has just popped out. Okay, so okay, maybe you're feeling like things are a bit tough at the moment with money, your finances. Maybe you're not, you're not pulling in as much money as you'd like to be, or you're feeling like, a lot of your money has been spent on your bills or whatever, and you're just really holding on to the last bit of money you have at the moment. Could also, doesn't have to be about money. I know it's Pentacles, also that's earth energy. It doesn't have to be about money. It could be a case of, it could be saying, look, you're holding on to things too tightly in general. Loosen up a little bit, live your life, Also, what I'm going to say it could mean is, don't be so serious. Like I said, loosen up a little bit, okay? Enjoy yourself. Don't hold on too tightly to things that are not meant for you. And if it is to do with money, do not worry too much. Just, be responsible with the money you have at the moment, Don't spend it too freely, but, make sure that you're not being too uptight with yourself, okay? Again, when we get some more cards and we've got some clarifiers and stuff, I'll get hopefully a better picture, okay? But so for some of you, and some of you that could link up in the sense, sorry, actually, that just came to me as well. Some of you, it could link up that, yeah, you did have this new beginning. You did have a new opportunity. Maybe you did move or, make a big change, a big physical change, whether you moved town, whether you moved house. Maybe you did something like moving jobs, and now you're just kind of feeling like, okay, look, it took a lot of money. It took a lot of time and a lot of work, to get this new beginning, to get to this new place. So now you're kind of holding on to what you have money-wise to make sure that, you can save up a bit after the amount of money you had to spend for this new beginning, for this move, okay? So now maybe it's a time period where you're trying to save up and you're trying to save money a bit because you had to spend a lot for this new beginning, for this change, this move of location maybe, okay? Let's see, what else do we have for Scorpio? Thought a card came out there, obviously not. What other messages do we have for Scorpio for the month of November? Okay, something just started banging in the house. I don't know what that was about. Who is throwing stuff? Someone's like, that sounded like someone was throwing stuff down the stairs, but like, I'm not in a ghost way. I didn't mean it like that. There is other people here. So obviously now we have the Emperor, okay? Feel like this is about taking charge Scorpio. It's not about anyone else. I think this is for most of you, it is about you. You know, you need to take charge of your life. You need to I'm not saying that you're not in charge of your life, but you need to take back more control. Any power that you have given away to other people who are not deserving of it, you really need to, like, you know, think about who you're giving your energy to and where your energy is going, because some of these situations and people you're giving your power to, you're giving your power away too freely, okay? And you need to call that power back and take charge, because you need that power for the changes that you are making, okay? For your own life. Now, I will see what we get for that with the clarifiers. Underneath we have the Four of Swords, okay? So, look at her. We had this in one of the other readings as well. Sorry, the camera's not really focusing, is that? Yeah, why isn't the camera focusing a bit better? Let's see. Can I do that? There we go. Like, look at her face. She is not impressed. She looks tired. She looks fed up. She's not happy, okay? I feel like this is about... Either there's two ways I can look at this. Either there's been a lot of, you know, a lot of changes for you, and you know you've had to stand your ground and defend yourself a lot. There's been a few battles, a few fights or whatever, you know, disagreements, and they've really taken it out of you, and you're just, you know, you, even though the disagreements may be over now for some apparent reason, you are still holding on to that sword and still ready to, like, fight. But, like, it's not like you're still ready to fight. If you need to defend yourself, you're holding on to, you know, the same sword you used in those past conflicts, in those recent conflicts. Even though that conflict is over, it is okay to put the sword down now, to get rid of that sword. And if you do need to, you know, fight again, if you do need to defend yourself, or, you know, stand up for yourself or cut cords, you've got 3 swords here that are brand new, and you can use them. Don't hold on to this sword anymore. That sword has done its job. It's broken and it's tattered, and you're just tired of carrying it around. So you need to drop it, and then you do have these other swords here for if you need them, okay? Also, there's one other way I like to look at this. 1 minute now. Let's see. Sorry if you can hear all the banging that's going on in my house at the moment. I don't know what's going on. What is it? Yeah, I'm actually going to leave it like that. I feel like, you know, whatever battles you've been going through are kind of over. You know, the conflicts in your life, it's kind of over now. You need to let it go. You need to let it go, okay? You need to put that sword down and know that it is okay to do that, okay? The time has come to stop holding on to that kind of a thing, you know? That's also part of, you know, what I was saying about taking back your power and taking back control and being in charge, because you're giving your power away to a situation, you know, here, whatever it is, whatever conflict you're still holding on to, you're giving your power away to that situation. But that situation's done and dusted, so why are you giving your power somewhere it's not needed anymore, okay? You know, like maybe your power and your energy was needed there at that time when it was going on, because you did need to stand your ground, you did need to, you know, stand up for yourself, but you don't now. It has passed. So you can stop, you can call back your power and call back your energy now, okay? So let's try and get some clarifiers, get a bigger picture here, okay? For Scorpio for the month of November, or whenever this reading applies. Apologies again, like if the lighting is a bit dodgy for the reading. Normally I do this during the day, so I normally have the light coming in from outside as well as the light in the room on. But it is currently pitch black outside, so the lighting may be a bit weird. So let's see. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Okay. Let's see. King of Cups. Okay, right. So what I'm going to say here is this new beginning. Yeah, the way I'm getting, yeah, okay, the way for this, I'm getting this new beginning, although, like, yes, you know, maybe this new beginning did, you know, make you have to tighten up on your spending and, you know, be grateful for what money you do have at the moment, because maybe you do have to save a bit more and, you know, be a bit more careful with your money now, just for a little while, just until you get kind of properly, just until you have some savings again, you know, because, like I said, you know, this move could have taken a lot out of your savings, but ultimately, like, it was a good move for you. This move was more, you know, it's more emotionally fulfilling for you, you know. trying to angle this in a better way. You know, this move or change or whatever the new beginning was better for you emotionally, you know what I mean? You're more emotionally fulfilled since you've made these changes, and you're starting to kind of notice that things are starting to go upwards for you. There might be some hiccups and some speed bumps, but emotionally you're starting to balance out a bit more, you know. You're spending more time doing things for you, you know, to fill your own cup, to make sure you're emotionally fulfilled. And if you're not, then that's what this is saying you need to do. That now that you've had this change in this new beginning, you have more opportunities to, you know, fill your cup and, you know, be who you want to be and do what you want to do to make yourself feel good, okay? So either you are doing that, which is great, or you need to be doing that, okay? You need to make sure that you're doing good and that you're emotionally kind of fulfilled and in control of your emotions and happy with it. Also, if the King of Cups was to represent anyone else, again, water card, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? So either maybe it could also, for some of you, it could be that you went and, you know, you've made this move with someone else who is a water sign or who is like a King of Cups. So I know there's different people interpret the King of Cups differently. So for some of you, you may, if you are someone who has made changes that have involved another person who's been a King of Cups energy, you might interpret this card differently. But I am saying that for the fact, if it is about you, it's about, you know, this move being good for you and being emotionally fulfilling and you being able to take more control of your emotions since you've made these changes, okay? And then if it is a fact that this King of Cups is someone else who's involved in these changes, it could mean a couple of things. It could mean someone who likes to be in control emotionally, not only of their own emotions, but of the other people involved. So it could be in charge of your emotions too. They might, you know, like to be a bit maybe manipulative in some cases. Most of the time I don't see the King of Cups as manipulative, unless maybe it's in reverse. But for some of you that may apply, okay? But I think the majority of you, it's about this new beginning helping you to balance out your emotions and giving you that little bit of extra time, even maybe, to be able to focus on your emotions, so you can focus on, you know, what you want to do for you, okay? I think mostly that King of Cups energy is your own emotions as opposed to being someone else. But for some of you, it could be another person. Moving on to this, we've got Judgment, okay? So don't worry. I feel like this is like, you know, we've got Judgment when it comes to your Four of Pentacles. So don't worry, everything will balance out is what I'm kind of feeling from this. And you know that, like, you will get what you deserve. You know, you've made all these changes, you've made all the moves that you need to make. If you just keep working on yourself, keep, you know, filling your cup and getting yourself kind of emotionally fulfilled and more happy, you know, then you will, of course, have put in the work, so you will be entitled, and you will be like entitled to a better outcome, you know. You will, what's the word you say, I have it in my head but I don't know what it is I'm not trying to say, but do you know, if you put in the hard work and you do the good work, what is it? Good attracts good, you know. So if you do good things and you put good work into yourself, you're going to attract good results, okay? So like, you've made a big change with this Ace of Wands here that we have down there, about maybe you've moved or whatever, and if you put in the work on your emotions and work through them, then you're doing a good thing for you, which is going to raise your vibration. And if you're sending out a high vibration, you're going to attract high vibrational things. So for me, this is saying about how if you continue to make all these positive changes for you, you will get out of this Four of Pentacles energy. Judgment will happen, you know, all the hard work you've put in, all the positivity that you are, you know, radiating and high vibes will come back to you. It'll come back, like the good karma will come back to you, and, you know, it'll help you get out of this Four of Pentacles. It might help you, you know, earn more money or have a higher income, or, you know, things like that, just so that you're not in this kind of stuck kind of feeling. Whatever it is you're hanging on to, I feel like, again, like I said, for a lot of you, it is money, that there's not enough of it, or you feel like there's not enough of it, or, you know, you're just trying to save up again. Don't worry, it will sort itself out. Judgment Day is coming. You know, your finances will balance out and will sort themselves out. Don't worry too much about it. But for the time being, do continue to save, and, you know, don't be making too many unnecessary purchases or anything like that. Of course, treat yourself every now and then. I am the bloody king of treating myself when I can't afford to. So, you know, do treat yourself every now and then. We all like to, you know, reward ourselves for our hard work if we've been doing and working on stuff. But just be careful that you're not going overboard at this time. You need to save, you know. Okay, let's clarify the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. The Emperor, we have 8 of Wands, and I think this is great because like I was saying for the Emperor in this reading, oh, and I was looking, the last card I was just on about restoring balance, and underneath we have Temperance now. Okay, so here we go, right? What I was saying about the Emperor, remember I was saying about how, you know, you need to take back your power. You need to take your power back, you know, from situations that are now over. You know, the fight is over. So stop sending your power to, you know, fights that are over and done with. Okay, take back your power. Call it back. It is yours. It should not be in a situation that no longer needs it, okay? We've moved on. We've had our new beginning, you know. So this is all about, I do feel that it's about, if you take back your power, you take back control, you know, you grab your life by the reins and decide where you want to go. And you really just don't let anyone else have power over you, you know, because this is your life. And if you do that, you will fly forward. Any obstacles will very quickly move out of your way and you will fly forward, okay? Things will start to move and they will move quick for the good. For good, like, you know, for in your benefit, in your favor. But what you must do in order for all this quick movement to happen and for the obstacles to move out of the way is you need to call back your power and take charge of your situation, of your life, of whatever it is you need to take charge of, okay? Now, with under here, with Temperance, then like I was saying, you know, when it comes to like here, like I was saying with Ace of Wands, I feel like this new beginning and this move, or whatever it was for you, is good for you in the sense that it's going to help you balance your emotions, okay? It's going to help you balance out your emotions, take charge of them and work with them, while also being, yeah, you want to be in charge of your emotions. They're your emotions. You want to be able to work through them at your own pace and stuff like that. And this move is going to help you balance out your emotions and gain control of them. And if this move involved someone else, maybe it's going to help you, you know, balance out any conflict or any kind of issues you've had with this person. Maybe it's going to help you balance that out, that situation. Maybe the move would be good for that as well, okay? Or the change or the new beginning. I'm really leaning towards move for most of you. And then, like I said, remember here, your finances, they're going to balance themselves out. You know, you will get what you deserve. Your finances will balance out if you just put in the work and save up for a while. Don't spend money too freely, okay? But balance will be restored. And then here, like I said, take back your power. Take back control. Any power you've been given away that doesn't need to be given away, take it back and you will fly forward because things will be balanced. And when things are balanced and in line, when your mind, body and soul are one, and when you have achieved balance in all these areas that you need it, you will fly forward. And for a lot of you, when you do achieve that balance and that alignment, it won't even feel like you need to manifest stuff because you're vibrating at that frequency, at that high frequency anyway. So you're going to automatically be attracting good, positive things into your life, whether you try to manifest it actively or whether you don't, okay? Of course, I'm not saying don't manifest. Of course, it's great to journal and do all those manifesting techniques because that will so speed up the process. But it won't be as necessary when you're in alignment and when you're balanced because you're going to be very good at manifesting anyway because of the frequency you're vibrating at, okay? Now, also here, that situation that's been held on to, that needs to be let go because that's stopping you from having balance. You know, this is under that deck and this is under that deck. So for me, I'm just thinking that is about how that is one of the major things that is stopping you from having balance because you're still sending your energy to a situation that no longer serves you, that you either need to cut off, or you're still sending your energy to a situation or disagreement that's ended, but for some reason you're still overthinking it or overplaying it in your head or something, okay? And that is something you need to work through and deal with so that you can restore balance also. That is probably quite a big block for you at the moment, Scorpio, for achieving balance and alignment, okay? So remember that. You've got quite a bit to do in order to achieve your balance and stuff like that, but it'll be fine, okay? Now, moving on, we'll get our... got our Archangel deck here, so I'm going to just 1, 2, 3 cleanse them, and what we're going to do is ask the Archangels for guidance and messages for Scorpio. So Archangels, even, what guidance or messages do you have for Scorpio for this reading? What guidance or messages do you have for Scorpio for this reading? What guidance and messages do you have for Scorpio? Okay, I just saw outdoors. I'm sure that's what I saw. So, guys, get yourself outside a bit more. Don't coop yourself up too much. And by outside, I don't just mean outside, like, you know, in a city or something. Try and get more time in nature, because nature is the best place to be when you're outside. And if you do live in a city, I completely understand it can be difficult to get to a nice natural place. Even go to a park, you know, just somewhere with some trees and some greenery, okay? And spend more time outdoors, full stop, as well. You know, it doesn't, like, yes, nature is better, but if nature's kind of, you know, too out of the way for you, then even getting outside and going for a walk wherever you can manage to go for a walk will be great. Even if you just walk to a coffee shop 10 minutes down the road, treat yourself to, you know, something small like a coffee, because that's not too expensive, and then walk back. Then you've gotten outside, you know, and that'll be good for you. But remember, if you do go outside and try to treat yourself and decide to treat yourself to a coffee, don't get distracted and be spending too much money elsewhere on the way, okay? One coffee is fine. But you don't want to be, you know, going out for one coffee and then popping into a shop and buying a Gucci handbag on the way home, you know? But, okay, let's see what else. What messages, archangels, do you have for Scorpio? Okay. Moon cycles, and I was also flashed with overcoming difficulties card, okay? That kind of jumped out and jumped back in. So obviously we have a full moon coming up. It's next week now from the time I'm recording this. It's on the 12th, which is Tuesday, I think, is the 12th of November, and we have a full moon coming up. So Scorpio, capitalize on that full moon, okay? I think this full moon will help you with your emotions. I feel like if you're going to do a full moon ritual, you should definitely incorporate some emotional work into it, some inner work into this full moon ritual, okay? Because it is a good time for you to dig deep and receive answers and receive healing and let things go so you can receive balance, okay? Also, you know, good time for, what else was I going to say? For some of you, women out there, this moon cycles card can also be about that time of month. So just notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles is what that says, okay? So, you know, notice how those times of the month make you feel when it comes to moon cycles as well. When it comes to your lady cycle as well as your lunar cycle, you know. But be extra cautious around those times of the months, because you're more sensitive around those times. So you need to make sure that, like, you know, if something happens, that you don't let it take over or anything like that. Not that I'm saying that people do that or that women do that at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you need to make sure that you're extra in tune, I suppose, then, because you want to make sure that no matter what happens, you're still sending out good vibes, you know, that you're still trying to manifest the good things in life that you want, okay? That you still operate from the closest place or a place of love that you can, okay? But definitely make sure to capitalize on that full moon, okay, Scorpio? Really important for you. So make a full moon ritual. Everyone is getting this, but this makes sense for that to come out, because I'm putting that away. Yeah, this makes sense for that to come out, because at the start of your reading, the High Priestess fella, was that in this? I think that was in this reading. And I put it away again. Or maybe it wasn't. But either way, you know what to do. Intuition is strong at the moment. Your intuition might even be extra strong around the times of the full moon, and we're nearly there. You know, we're in the week leading up to that full moon. So your intuition could be cray-cray at the moment. But anyway, your intuition is going to be strong for the month of November. Make sure to capitalize on the full moon, and whenever the next new moon is. I don't know if it's at the end of the month or start of next month. But either way, capitalize on that too, okay? What was I going back here to about that? Oh yeah, and then again, like I was saying, then to do with the menstrual cycle, with the moon, with the menstrual cycle as well, and how the moon links. You know, notice the link between full moons and new moons and your emotions, and then notice the links between your menstrual cycle and your emotions, just for the simple fact of making sure that the energy you send out and what you feel, you know, is in line with what you want for yourself, okay? Because they're going to be sensitive times. So there was something else that keeps drawing me back there, but I can't remember what it was. It's gone. But anyway, like, you know what you need to do. You know that, you know, you need to maybe, in this case, maybe for some of you, you know that you need to, you know, be careful with your money, and that you don't want to be spending too much. So you know that, and your intuition, like I said, very strong at the moment. What else? And I think you also know I think you also know what it is you need to, that you're giving away your power to, that you need to take it back. You know where you have to cut cords, and you know where you have to, call your power back. So do that as well. Maybe incorporate that into a full moon ritual, calling back your power, and that kind of thing. Underneath we have beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. And there we have spread your wings. I nearly skipped that. So again, I feel like that adds up very well. If you take your power back and you take back control and do all of the work you need to do, and notice how you can capitalize on the moments of the month when you're feeling sensitive around full moons, new moons, if you're a woman around your menstrual cycle, because I can't see why not. Because, our magic and our energy is so strongly tied to our emotions and our feelings. So like, even if you're on that, if it's your menstrual cycle, how can you use those emotions to your advantage? How can you capitalize on it? You can use that to your advantage too, because your emotions are stronger, and magic works better when you've got your emotions backing it up, because it amplifies what you're sending out. It amplifies what you're trying to manifest. It amplifies what, the message you're giving, okay? So like all those times of the month, not just the moon, the menstrual time as well. Your menstrual cycle is very important if you're a woman, because it can, I think personally that could probably give your magic a boost, because of how extra in touch you might, not everyone, but how more in touch people can get with their emotions during that time. And then here, spread your wings. So it's like, once you've all of this done and you take back control, you can take flight, like you can go forward, you can overcome any obstacles and move forward. So start now. Make the decision to spread your wings and go after what it is you want, and the obstacles, while you're calling back your power, the obstacles will start to fall out of the way, and you will go forward towards what you want, okay? Underneath, like I said, beloved one. So, any disagreements you may be having with some people at the moment, or if you're feeling like, oh, where's my soulmate at? Am I ever going to have a soulmate? Is this man, woman, whoever going to ever come along? Don't worry. The archangels and the angels are all, making sure that all of that does work itself out. If there is, any issues at the moment, or if you feel like you're not finding someone, don't worry, there is someone there for you. The archangels are just working on it. They're making sure that everything is right, and that the timing is right, because, divine timing's at play in everything. So here we've got the healing with the angels cards. So I'm going to ask Archangel Raphael and the healing angels for some messages for you. So let's see, Archangel Raphael and the healing angels. What messages do we have for the star sign of Scorpio for this reading? What messages or guidance? Okay, that was quick. Meditation always comes out a lot lately. So often lately in so many readings. Meditation, important. If you used to meditate and you're falling out of your meditation practice, get back into it. Do it. Meditation is the key to almost everything, if not literally everything. It is so important and so good for, your spiritual growth. So good for being able to, really take kind of control, not necessarily control, but like filter things in your head, move out things that you don't need there, and bring in the good. And it's really good for manifestation, and there's so many benefits to meditation and mindfulness, okay? So if you don't have a meditation practice, start meditating. Even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes a day, that's a great start, and you can build it up as you please. And then for some of you, maybe it's a case of you used to meditate, or you kind of meditate, but you're not sticking to it and you're not doing it daily. Make sure you're doing it daily, okay? Super important. It'll be super beneficial for you. Maybe also when around the time of the full moon, when you've got the full moon, add that to your full moon ritual. Also add in a specific meditation for the full moon, okay? Do a full moon meditation to capitalize even more so on the energies of the full moon. New Beginnings has just come out. So need I say any more? Just to clarify, for me, that clarifies the Ace of Wands, just about how you have had your new beginnings and how there is more things to come. There is still more new things coming your way. Yeah, okay, yeah. So New Beginnings is just, to me, it's just a clarifier, really, that one is. Just to let you know that, yes, you have had your new beginning, and there is still more to come. There is still more new to come for you, okay? Let's see. I just got really quickly shown before I jump back in the signs card. So pay attention, you're probably getting signs at the moment. It could be feathers, it could be repeatedly hearing the same song and then you notice certain lyrics may have meaning to you. It could be a line in a movie that you watched and then you hear that same thing often. You know, signs can be so subtle, but when you notice them, it's like, how did I not realize that? So keep an eye out for signs. They could be anything, but I feel like your guides and stuff are trying to guide you and give you signs at the moment. So keep your eyes peeled, okay? Look out for them, listen out for them, notice them in your dreams. Soulmate card. Oh, so okay, I feel like, you know, like we had our beloved one under here, about how the, you know, the angels and archangels are helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship, and now we have the soulmate card. I feel like this is just a lovely confirmation, you know, so that you know that there is definitely someone out there for you. If you've already met them, maybe it's a case of, you know, coming back here, they're going to sort it out. If it's someone you haven't met, then don't worry. This is just reassurance that there is someone out there for you, even though sometimes we all go through stages where, like, is there anyone going to show up for me at this point? But just remember, there will. Have faith, there is someone out there for you. But make sure to keep, you know, open to the possibilities, because we can only accept and receive love if we are open to it in the first place, okay? We can't just say, oh, where's my soulmate, and then not be willing to actually go out and look for our soulmate. You know what I mean? Get out there, go places that you like to go. You might meet someone there because they might have similar interests as you because they're in the same place, you know? You're not going to meet someone from the comfort of your bedroom. Message also, I'm noting that to myself. As we can see now, I'm in the comfort of my bedroom, as always. Oh, I just shuffled there, but I didn't mean to, but I remember what was there, so it's okay. Here we go. This was there. So also underneath, we've got the Guardian Angel card. I feel like that adds up with the fact that signs flashed out at me quickly a while ago. I think that's just coming up to say your Guardian Angel is, obviously, first of all, your Guardian Angel is always with you. They never leave you at all. Even when you die, they stay with your soul. Because they're, you know, they're with your soul. So make sure that you talk to them. You can ask them for help. You can call on them. Of course, you can call them any angel or archangel, but remember, your guardian angel is always there beside you, always. So ask for their help when you need it. Pay attention to the signs that they may be trying to give you at the moment, all right? Now we'll do these ones. Archangel Michael, do you have any messages for Scorpio, for any messages or guidance for Scorpio for this reading? Any messages or guidance for Scorpio for this reading? Archangel Michael, do you have any guidance or messages for Scorpio for this reading? Okay, there we go. There we go. Where's it? Come back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Even brilliant. Go forward fearlessly. Hello. Spread your wings. 8 of Wands. Emperor. Take back control. When you take back control, things will move quicker. Spread your wings. Act as if you can do whatever you want and go for it. Whatever it is you want to achieve. You're in charge. You are in charge. You have the ability to remove any obstacle that is in your way and move forward, okay? So choose to take back your power, move forward, spread your wings and fly over any obstacle that tries to get in your way and go forward fearlessly, because you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. Okay? And remember that. The only thing that can ever stop you is your own attitude and yourself and your own mindset, you know? So, take back your power, spread your wings and fly, and do so fearlessly. Fearlessly and from a place of love. Archangel Michael, any other messages for Scorpio? Any other messages for Scorpio? How are we doing for time? Okay. Any other messages for the star sign or Scorpio for this reading? There we go. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. I actually find, okay, I could be wrong. For some of you, this could be clarification, okay? For some of you, maybe you've been looking for a sign about if you can trust someone or, you know, whatever. And then if that's the case, then here's your sign. They're trustworthy. Or at least, you know, they're meant to play a part in your life for a reason at this time, okay? But I feel like mostly, and I don't normally get this interpretation from this card, but I feel like in this case, This is about you trusting yourself, looking in the mirror and realizing that you can trust yourself, that you can trust your intuition, that you have everything you need within you, okay? This is about, maybe you're questioning yourself at the moment, and Spirit and Archangel Michael are like, you are trustworthy, you can trust yourself, you can trust the angels, you can trust the archangels, you can trust the universe, you can trust your inner guidance, your inner knowing, you can trust you, okay? So have more faith in yourself, Scorpio. Trust yourself more, okay? And then for those of you, if you were looking for a sign about someone being trustworthy, that could be your sign. Underneath, make a commitment, okay? Now, this could be about making a commitment to anything, but I feel like, again, this is more so about you, Scorpio, making a commitment to yourself, okay? Committing to things that are going to help you, okay? So, like I said, by committing to trusting yourself more, committing to yourself by going forward fearlessly and not letting anything stop you, It's kind of funny that I'm recording this now because I've just noticed on my phone a message popped up from my Scorpio friend. Obviously, I'll go into it after this. But ironic enough that I'm recording a Scorpio reading when she messages. But yeah, so make a commitment to yourself to go after what it is you want and to go after it without fear. Go for what you want and what you deserve, okay? And trust yourself while you do so. So make a commitment to be the change you want to see in the world. That's what I'm going to end that with, okay? So, overall vibe. You've had a new beginning, or a new beginning is coming for you. Make sure that you're not spending too much money at the moment, because this new beginning or this move could have taken a lot of your savings, or could have taken a lot of money that you have had, that you had. Maybe you changed job or something, and you're just kind of waiting to get up on your feet a bit more, and that is great. You've got judgment. You will get back up on your feet. Everything will go back to running smoothly and all of that. But just for the time being, don't be too reckless with your money or anything like that. You need to take back your control, take back your power. You're giving your power away to certain people in certain situations. Some situations are from the past and they don't even need it anymore, okay? So take back your power, and that will help you to move forward. The move was probably good for balancing out your emotions a bit. In order to achieve balance, you do, like I said, need to take back your power and stop giving it to old situations that are no longer really a thing. And then this will all of these things, all of this work on yourself will help you move forward more smoothly and remove obstacles, okay? Capitalize on the moon cycles, and like I said, if you're a woman, capitalize on your menstrual cycle, because you can use that energy at the time. I know you might not feel like you want to, but you could use it at that time if you wanted, because I do feel like, to be honest, I feel like fucking it makes you more powerful, okay? So, use it to your advantage, even if it can be annoying and painful. Use your time of month to your advantage, because you can. I do genuinely believe that women can use it to their advantage when it comes to magic and stuff like that. You can use it to empower yourself, and you can use it to really just amplify any spells you do, any candle magic, anything like that. So food for thought. Maybe try that next time of month, to use it to your advantage because of all the energies around you at that time, maybe. And also remember to capitalize on the full and new moons, okay? You know what to do. Your intuition is strong at the moment, so follow it. Spread your wings, go after what you want. Don't let anything get in your way. Meditation, either start a meditation practice or get back into one and do it daily, even if it's only 10 minutes. Yes, you've had a new beginning, but there is still more new things to come for you, more new things, and there is a soulmate relationship for you at some stage, okay? Do not worry if you haven't found your soulmate yet. There is someone out there for you. And your guardian angel is with you and wants you to commit, and they all want you to commit to yourself and go forward fearlessly, okay, Scorpio? Now I'm going to leave it at that because the video, I'm about to run out of time on this, and I don't want it to split into 2 videos. So, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. And I hope this resonated for you and had some helpful advice and messages. So with that said, love, light, blessings to all of you. And I hope you have a great rest of November and just have a great time. Okay? So peace out for now, Scorpio. Until next time.